Josh Brigetti with JTV Sports here with head coach Herb Brogan. Coach, first of all, 56-18 win against Lansing Catholic here to get another state championship for you. Can you just talk about the preparation that went into this week against a tough Lansing Catholic team that I know you have a lot of respect for?
Oh, their offense is great. You know, it was difficult in the sense that we just came off 3 weeks playing wing T teams, and so we hadn't seen the spread offense in almost a month, and muscle memory and whatever, it's going to take a little bit of relearning. But and we worked really hard. Tony and Shane and Coach LaFear, those guys put in all kinds of time and came up with a great plan, and the kids executed it.
It was a great plan. You gave up some yards in this ball game, but you didn't give up a lot of points. You were great when it got down close. Can you just talk about their work to not give up points against a team that's been averaging significantly more than that, and you hold them to 18?
Well, I think the fourth down stops were huge, forcing the turnover early. Made them, play catch up the entire ball game. But no, I just think I think our coaches put in so much time and effort, and the kids buy in, and a lot of film work, after the practices, and I think a big part of it is you respect the program, you respect their offense, and the kids understand that, and they know that they have to really be prepared in order to stop them.
On the offensive side of the ball, your offensive line was tremendous again today. Probably, in my estimation, their best game of the season. Can you talk about their work as they had they created a record-setting game for Cadell?
Well, I think the offensive line played great, and I think one of the reasons that they played so well is because they're coached by Coach Dan Horn, who's absolutely one of the best line coaches in the state of Michigan. And he has those kids prepared every single week. He picks up things in the sidelines that I don't see. He relays them up to Sean, and I think Sean called a great ball game again today. He hit him with a pass when we needed to, but I thought he did a really good job keeping them off balance.
That pass was a touchdown pass to Logan Decker from Timmy Crowley. Timmy got his 10th touchdown of the season. You talked to me before. You don't ask him to do a lot, but he has been a tremendous leader for you over the past 2 seasons. Can you talk about what that meant to hug him when he walked off the field for the final time?
Well, he's a great player, and one of the reasons he's a great player is because he's a great teammate. When I say that we don't ask him to do a lot, I don't mean that to infer they get a game manager or whatever. We don't ask him to do what he's capable of doing a lot of times because we run the ball so well and so much. We don't call him to throw it a lot, but he's capable of throwing a lot. He's a college quarterback in my mind, and he's a captain and he's a leader and he's a great teammate because he doesn't let those personal goals get in the way of team success.
Cadell Williams had a record-setting game today. Let's just talk a little bit about it. 314 yards, breaks the finals game record for rushing yards. He got 5 touchdowns in this game, which gave him 43 for the season. Coach, 43 is the most in Jackson County history. That's also top 13 in the state's history for touchdowns in a season. Can you just talk about his work today and all season for your Titans?
Well, like we said, and like he said, he's going to acknowledge the offensive line, number one. But on top of that, he's a great running back. There's not much he doesn't have. He's fast. He's extremely quick feet, and you see that in some of the cuts out there. People are just left grabbing air. And he's also deceptively strong. He's a much stronger running back than what people think he is. But he's a total package. He can do an awful lot of things well.
Coach, somebody you and I don't talk about very often, but Andrew Salazar, who had a great game on your offensive line, but also was 8 of 8 for point after attempts today. That gives him 74 on the season. Can you talk about what he's meant to you over the past 4 seasons?
Well, number one, he's part of a great offensive line, but number two, those kicks into the end zone and down near the goal line really allows us to keep people pinned a little bit and makes them work so much harder for anything that they get. So, I think he's just, he's the best kicker that we've had in a while.
Coach, I ask you this every single year when we get a chance to do this and celebrate a title. This one, I think, in my opinion, has to feel a little bit different because this puts Lumen Christi atop everybody in the state of Michigan. Nobody has more state titles in program history than Lumen Christi now as you get your 14th. You've been on the coaching staff for all of them, head coach for 12 of them. Can you just speak to what this means for the Lumen Christi Titan program to lead all-time state championships in the state of Michigan, passing Farmington Hills Harrison?
Well, to me, it's really important. Milestone because it's a program. It's a program achievement. And so many people have gone through here and made sacrifices and done things to make people better that they're able to buy into this and look around and understand that they share a big part of that success. So, I mean, the fact that it's a program achievement really means a lot.
Head coach Herb Brogan. Congrats, Coach.
Thanks.